and have another serious conversation, because we got another serious insight. And the serious insight came from the Russians this time, and it has a bearing. Let me take General Soy. General Soy, if we look what Putin has put out on the Ukraine war, he's mentioned two specific things. And for people watching this broadcast, we need a historical context. The historical context is that the Crimea in Ukraine was the primary portion with which Russia serviced its Black Sea fleet from Sebastopol. It's not unusual. Most of the Russian space launches still happen from Kazakhstan. They simply lease out that territory. Russian military presence in the Crimea dates back to 2014, not 3 years ago. So now Putin, General Soy, has said that there are two issues. One is the membership of NATO, and the other is the coup that took place in Kyiv. Now, he is indicating that if the NATO membership issue goes away, which was his primary driving factor, and basically if Zelenskyy goes away, which is to say that a more friendly government in Ukraine to Russia comes in, that those are his terms and conditions. What do you think?
Yeah, in fact, thank you so much, Rishabh. In fact, I would say like the things changed after 2014 when the government changed in Ukraine. After that, the relationship between Ukraine and Russia went from bad to worse, and then the Crimea took place, and there was a continued insurgency in Donbass region, and there was a continuous fight. Basically, people of Russian origin were fighting for their rights. So that was one part. Second thing is, in the present circumstances, the thing is that Zelensky is not willing to accept any occupation by Russia. Russia is talking of holding the Donbass region also so that they get a secure corridor to Crimea and the sea warm waters. And they are also talking on the coup. Probably somewhere some sort of face saving has to be there for
Okay.
both the parties. Then only some sort of agreements can move ahead.
Okay, so
Otherwise, without
can we
that,
call it bluntly? What is Putin saying? Putin is basically saying that Zelensky's got to go. Is that what he's saying?
yeah, absolutely. And this is right from day one. When they started the special operation, day one they said, "Okay, we'll change the government in Ukraine." Though they have not been able to achieve it, but that their demand remains. And because the fact is, the moment government changes, like what we have seen in Bangladesh, the government change, the whole relationship change. In Maldives, we have seen the moment government changes, the relationship dynamics change. So same thing happened in
Okay, so
Ukraine
do you
also.
think we are closer? Because I would like to think that Donald Trump is sincere when he wants to end the war, even though the US companies are profiting greatly for it. They provide the weapons, and the Europeans are now paying for them. So do you really think that Donald Trump wants to actually sincerely end this? And Putin has told you the two things that he wants. Now it's about Vladimir Zelensky.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, definitely US wants to stop the war. Couple of things. They are looking at the recovering the payment, whatever has been done, whatever support, whatever weapon system have been supplied to them. When will they recover? Otherwise, they will not get it. So now they are looking at the rare earth. They are looking at the mining rights. They are looking at the reconstruction. They are looking at the contract. So once the peace comes, the whole Ukraine, which has been destroyed,
Okay.
demolished, and has gone bad, they are probably looking at that. And American sentiments are also like that, that they do not want to spend too much money. They're saying a lot of
Okay.
money has been going, the billions of dollars
No,
are
no, but
being
that's
spent
not
on
how
the
it
war.
works, right? I mean, that's how the Chinese give out loans. The Americans work the same way. The Chinese will say, okay, let's build a massive highway in your country, which you probably don't need, and we'll give you $1 billion loan. And then you will spend that $1 billion on all Chinese engineers in Chinese companies. So all the money will come back to China, and now you owe us. You can't pay us. Okay, now this we own this. The Americans have worked the same way. Let's invite you to NATO, but let's not actually get you inside NATO. Now let's get you to die fighting Russians. We will sell you the weapons, but you will pay for those weapons, or the Europeans will pay for the weapons. But now that we have done you the huge favor of selling you the weapons, the least you can do is give us all your mineral rights in Ukraine. And even after this, if you've not understood, you've got scammed. What do I say? What do I say? The Ukrainians have died, the Russians have died, the Americans have made billions, and they're going to profit billions from all the natural resources that they've taken, which they've pretty much forced Zelenskyy to sign. Breaking developments meanwhile coming in. China